Hey guys, welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. How are my beautiful aquas doing today? Let's get started on today's reading and see what messages we get. Hopefully something uplifting for my lights. Okay. Let's see what we have. First card up, nice, Ace of Swords. Along with the Justice card. Okay, so it seems as though there's something you're wanting today, Aquarius. There's something you're very focused on. And you're hell-bent on seeing a justice on whatever this is. All right, so this is something that you're getting clarity on now. You're looking at this situation different than you did before. All right, so like kind of like a fresh new perspective on the same situation as, you know, as before, if that's making sense. All right, so, but I do see a justice coming in. You're very focused on this. You're hell-bent on getting results from whatever this situation is, whatever the scenario is. And I am seeing other people pulling for you on this, Aquarius. I'm also seeing here some kind of movement with some thoughts about you coming from this supervisor boss figure scenario here. All right, so something to do with work and this boss figure is this person's thinking about you. Okay, this person is, and he is a boss, so this has to do with work, career, and this is somebody who is above you that is thinking of you for some type of reason, okay? And he's thinking about you a lot. All right, so I'm going to see if I can get more on this. Yeah, it looks like someone at work is making a decision on you, Aquarius, okay? They need a little more information before they make this decision, but they're thinking about doing something really positive for you, okay? Something that may actually change things up for you, like something life-changing, some type of bonus perhaps, or some type of raise, okay? They like something about you. You're like a free spirit to them, and you're not afraid to just, you know, put your ideas out there. But your ideas are not like other people's. You have you think outside of the box, and they like that. This person likes that about you. I feel like he's discussing, or she's discussing you with other people that are higher up in the company. So this could turn out to be something very positive for you. All right, they're showing me more on the work scenario here. All right, this is for somebody who is getting ready to definitely get some kind of financial boost in the workplace. Okay, something you're doing. You're a hard worker, and you have a very good work ethic, and they're seeing that in you. And they see other things in you as well, all right, that you think outside the box, and you have a unique way of bringing it across and thinking about things. Definitely a new financial beginning here for you. All right, you might have been, as of recently, thinking that you're in this dead-end job and nothing's going to come out of it, or maybe it's just taking too long to climb that ladder you're very excited to climb, or you just want to make more money. You think that you're being undervalued. But again, I am seeing something really good coming to you involving the workplace and your money. All right. Also, there's something here about somebody is trying to manifest you for a change. Okay. This looks to be romantic. It looks like somebody is feeling stuck. And they might even be in a relationship currently that is nearing a close. Like they've been feeling like it's, you know, coming to an end. It's not working for them anymore. and this person is very focused on you. All right, Nine of Pentacles. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, guys, is definitely, they see you as somebody who's very independent. They like that about you, okay? They feel like you're successful. You're not like a needy type person whatsoever. And your attitude is just very, you're like a free spirit. Let's just leave it at that, okay? When this person's around you, they're tongue-tied. They feel stuck, okay? They don't even know what to say to you. They lose themselves, okay? All right, so let's continue. I'm seeing, okay, so something here could be developing. You may not even be aware that this person is thinking about you or looking at you in a romantic type of a way, flirting with you. All right. I feel like it's because you're overwhelmed right now, Aquarius. Some of you are feeling like you really need some downtime. You need a vacation. You need just like a little time off, time away from all the mundane things in life, but also the stressors, okay? You're feeling like you want to get in touch with nature, you know, go down the spiritual road, that's going to bring in happiness. And actually, Spirit is saying it will. All right, you have the Page of Pentacles here and the Ten of Pentacles. Now, Page of Pentacles is about solid beginnings and good news, okay? But also good news around money. The Ten of Pentacles, this is unexpected financial windfall, lump sums of money, trust funds, inheritances, and, you know, security and happiness in all aspects of life. This looks like marriage, actually. So this person that you are currently unaware of in your circle, you're not even aware of them yet, is looking to become a husband or a wife to you down the road. Wow. Okay. All right, let's continue. All right, I do offer readings, guys. If you're interested in a reading, you always wanted one, or you need some answers to some questions, you can see what my offerings are by clicking on the description below the video. Don't send me a comment. I need to contact you. So when you email me by clicking on the description under the video, then I can email you back the payment addresses, so you can make payment and get your reading. All right, but you'll see all my offerings there. All right, I'm seeing something here. Somebody's moving away from things that aren't serving you anymore. Okay, you have this Devil card here. This is usually toxicity or things that are not, bringing in anything of value anymore. Okay, these are things that in the past were just stale, not going anywhere, that you were holding on to for whatever reason. But now you're perceiving things in a different manner. You want this balance more than anything, and you are, not wanting to feel like your life is just scattered all over the place, and you're trying to get all your ducks in a row and make good decisions for yourself, I want to say. All right, and then you have the star in the center of this layout, guys. That is all about my Aquarius. That's you. All right, this is your time to shine. You are the lighthouse, and you are right where you're supposed to be at this time. You decided to come back here, right here and now, in this moment, and be this lighthouse. So you're probably noticing people are talking to you more. Strangers are coming up to you in the grocery store and just talking to you at the doctor's office, whatever, right? So that's because they're drawn to you. They are feeling your special energy that you possess. All right, the King of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. All right, I feel like this is masculine energy here right now. And there's something you want to do, but you may not have the finances to do it right now, but you're hell-bent on doing this. This is a humanitarian project that you will be doing, and you might be a father and son, or you might be brothers, or something along that line. But you are definitely discussing doing something to help your family or your communities. Okay, so I feel like somebody's trying to move away from a scenario this morning that has created a burden for you, and you're very focused on the burden aspect of it. Just like, you know, you're looking at this through clear vision. Like, is this, you know, helping me at all? Is it benefiting me at all? What are the benefits? What are, you know, what is going on in this situation, and why do I feel like it's baggage, right? So you're asking all the right questions. I feel like you're feeling ignored in this situation, and you're starting to hone in on the pain that it's causing now. It's just causing you, I don't know. I heard something about extra time or something like that, time you don't have time, or maybe you're saying I don't have time for this or something along that line. And then I'm seeing you're creating your happiness here. That's what's most important to you. You guys, you're starting to wake up and you're starting to question, like, what am I doing? You know, I worry about everybody else's happiness and mine. I guess what? I'm not happy. But yet I'm running around, I'm doing all these things for other people. I'm trying to impress people. I'm trying to make people, some of you are trying to make people like you by expending all your energy and doing things for them. And in the end, most of the time, you don't even get a thank you and you end up feeling unappreciated. Am I right here? All right, so if this is how you're feeling, comment below. Comment, just put unappreciated. All right, but I do see you're moving toward something else, and you're moving fairly quickly. You have made the decision to walk away from this burden and worry about yourself. All right, and it's about time, Aquarius. I'm not saying with this ignore your families and, you know, just do you. I'm saying take the things that aren't working, the things that are not bringing happiness and joy to you. Why are you wasting your time on things that aren't, you know, fulfilling your life? You're here to fulfill your life, be happy, and create a beautiful life for yourself, right? So I'm seeing somebody is bringing in their cup. Somebody tried to connect with a person that they wanted to connect with. I saw somebody in a club or an event, and I saw you trying to talk to somebody, and they just totally dissed you, and this upset you. You shouldn't be upset over this, okay? But if this is you, comment below the video. All right, when you go to these places, you have to know you're going to meet all kinds of people, you know, and they're vibrating on all different levels, guys. So we have to realize this, and we have to pick and choose, you know, what places we want to go to. First of all, we want to go to places where we know that most people there are vibrating on our level or vibrating high. It might not be a club. That's not maybe where you're going to find people that are vibrating on your level if you're vibrating high. All right, if you're a spiritual person and you're working on yourself and you're trying to bring up your frequency, maybe go to like a sound healing event or something along that line where you're going to meet like-minded people. All right, or you might meet somebody, you know, at work. You might meet somebody, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like people that are out partying. There's nothing wrong with it, especially when you're young. We all do it, but I don't know. I think it's harder to find, you know, your special person who's vibrating high in these types of places. But I do see that you are in the midst of a lot of personal growth here. All right. So don't let this get you down. You're going to run into third dimensionals everywhere you go, and they're going to, if you let them get to you, they're going to get to you, all right, okay? They're going to knock you down over and over and over again. That is why part of the work we do for ourselves when we're working on ourselves is to practice not allowing people to trigger us, right? When we no longer get triggered by the things people say and do, we're basically very high vibrating at that point, okay? So that's why Spirit is saying you have a lot of room to grow still. You know, not that you have to turn into some rock or some, you know, unemotional type of a person. See, the problem is with us, with empaths, we're exactly that. We're very empathetic people. We tune into everybody's energy. We pick up on it, we absorb it. So it's very important for us to devise ways, figure out ways to not absorb it and have it bounce off us. Visualize yourself as a mirror and, you know, their energy's bouncing off of you back to them. Or just, you know, if you're in a small space, if you're working with people that have terrible energy, which is horrible for you guys, I hope not, but if you are, you can visualize some type of divider coming down between the two of you that, you know, doesn't let energy get through it. You know, the whole thing really is visualization, guys. You can visualize things and, you know, that's part of being a creator. All right. But I do see somebody here for you. So even though you're disappointed in what happened last night, I think it was last night, I do see that there's someone else that will be coming in for you that is more on your level and will be vibrating more, be a better person for you. Okay, better match. Okay, here they're showing me love. Okay, so the next person coming in, if you are saying to yourself, you know, I was at this event last night and I approached this person and they dissed me, okay, then I'm speaking to you. Okay, so if that's the case, all right, I do see that the next person coming in is going to be love for you. All right, and so yeah, they're saying don't let this, you know, continue. This is causing some kind of insecurity or something in you. All right, just let it bounce off of you. We're not all attracted to one another. You know, it doesn't mean any of us are not good people and we're not vibrating high. All right, but so you're looking for balance. The best way to get this balance, guys, going in your lives is to separate yourself from everything that's bringing unbalance and start coming into your authentic self, meaning don't worry about what other people are saying about you, or don't worry about if you have a difference of opinion. Speak your mind. Don't worry about being ousted from the club, or, you know, that they're going to talk about you behind your back because you have a different opinion. This is who you are. And so if people don't accept you for who you are and, you know, how you operate as a person, the person you are, and how you think about life, then see ya. See you later, okay? You don't need them in your life. And, you know, it's as simple as that. We're all like snowflakes. We're all made a little bit different. We all have something special and unique to give to the world. Okay, that's how we were made, on purpose. So that now when we're moving into 5D, each of us can offer something else to society. To, you know, we're going to be kind to people. Our ego is going to be no more. People are going to be reciprocating kindness to us. And that is what's going to make it 5D. All right. The rest of it will be gone. And we will have all these beautiful new technologies coming in to make our lives much simpler, much more pleasant, much easier, much wealthier. And it's going to be beautiful. I can't wait. All right. So here we have, I have a masculine this morning who's feeling some kind of defensiveness or some kind of way. As a matter of fact, it looks like you might be having this tower moment. And a setback to boot. Okay, this could be a setback or some type of heartache. Something is going to happen in the midst of this tower moment that is going to, let me give me a second so I can word this correctly. You know, it's going to, there's going to be something good from this that you're going to get from it, if that's making sense. So right now, everything might seem upside down, very emotional, very difficult, but you see this Page of Wands here is offering you something. There's some kind of gift or some kind of offering to you that is very positive. That's to say that something good will come out of this Tower moment, okay? All right, so let's go one more round and see what else we have. All right, Three of Wands, guys. This is looking like a new beginning, a new start for somebody. This could be a move. You might be moving abroad, or this could be some kind of foresight in a new beginning for yourself, or some kind of foresight in something that you are going to be saying to somebody or telling somebody that might bring in a temporary sadness. But again, I'm seeing it's going to be short-lived, okay? So this looks like, it feels like somebody is going to break up with someone today or tomorrow or within the next few days. All right, this looks like you're going to be giving out, starting new, and having to tell somebody that this is the way you want to go. And this is going to create sadness, but for a short time only. Spirit is saying, if you both stay in a state of gratefulness, that the sun, your happiness, doors will start to open very quickly. And, you know, this is going to happen fast. The sun is going to come out. So positivity, better things are ahead of you. Positive things will come in, and it will cushion whatever pain or anxiety you're going to be feeling for a short while. Okay, I'm going to end on this note, guys. So I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you had a great, relaxing weekend, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.